Hello, my beautiful light brides. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Neon Noire. I'm a half Italian, half Canadian drag queen living in Belgium. And if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today, we are playing my favorite game, FAB or DRAB, where we rate the looks of Canada's Drag Race Season 4, Episode 7, and let you know if they are fab and fabulous or drab and awful. So without further ado, let's get into it. So y'all, I missed an episode, and that is because last week was a lip sync smackdown where 2 queens went home. That means that we are back this week with only 6 queens left. I know, only a few weeks left till the crowning. Can you believe it? This week's theme is always a bridesmaid. Let's see what the queens have to offer. First up, it's Melinda Virga, and she's coming in an all red outfit, red from head to toe, wearing this red poofy tulle dress with a red tulle hat. All in all, I will say that Melinda looks good. Does she look great? Not really. She is very middle of the road, and this is a common theme that we're seeing with Melinda. It kind of just looks very middle of the road. It kind of looks a little bit purchased off the rack. There is nothing conceptual. There's nothing drag. There's nothing special about this. It just looks pretty. And if this was anywhere else in the world, a club, a bar, pretty would be more than adequate. And this is Canada's Drag Race, so we are expecting a little bit more. That being said, she looks good, and Melinda isn't our style queen, as we've learnt. So even though it is not va-va-va-voom, it is good enough for Melinda Virga, and that's why she is going to get a good enough vote with a soft fab. Next up, it's Aurora Matrix, and Aurora Matrix is coming in this corpse bride sort of look. She's giving you spooky, she's giving you Halloween, she's giving you I'm a dead widow, or no, actually, I'm a dead bridesmaid. I wish I got married. What I will say about Aurora is that I love that she went somewhere different. She took this really kind of basic, shitty theme of which I hate this theme, by the way. Took it and made it something original. It is different. It is interesting. Here's the thing. I think she tried a little bit too hard. I know with this theme, there's only so many places where you can go, so you kind of have to try hard, but this is not the try hard I enjoy. Like, in this weird in-between, it's not really connecting for me, both for the theme and for the look. And I always say, if you're not gonna follow the theme, you better look pretty doing it. And I don't necessarily know that she looks pretty doing it in this case. Like, she wasn't even going for pretty. She was going for more like this avant-garde idea. So that's why she's really falling flat for me. And that is why for Aurora Matrix, even though I love this queen, this week I have to go with a drab. Sorry. Next up is Kiki Ko, and Kiki Ko is coming in this big, poofy, wedding dress-like gown with ombre pattern of wine and white. It's got jewels all over it, but the fun part is she is dressed like an old lady. She is that old granny at the wedding looking to hit the ball. She's got her cane, she's got her old lady makeup, and she got her fabulous hair. I will say that Kiki Ko looks haute couture. She always does. She knows how to construct, make, bring an outfit. This is the fashion queen of the season. No doubts about that one. She's making it a little bit fun. It is not what I would have necessarily thought of when I thought of always a bridesmaid. I don't go to like this old lady thing, but like, why not? Let's turn it up. And I like to see a different side of Kiki Ko. You know, we're just so used to seeing her like that fierce mama sort of thing. So this is fun, but obviously even though she's having fun, she still looks fierce. I love this. It's cute, it's fun. It's not over the top as we've seen with Kiki Ko, but it's better than some of the other ones we're seeing. And that is why for Kiki Ko, it's gonna be a fab. Next up, we have Near Enough, and Near Enough is coming in this peach 80s-esque attire. She looks like she came straight out of the 80s with her little parasol and her little funny bucket hat sort of thing. Honestly, I hate this. let me not mince any words here. I really don't like this. I mean, I get that she's making fun of the 80s, but it just looks bad. And here's the thing about Near Enough. Near Enough, I don't know who Near Enough is. One week she's giving me like full punk, the next week she's giving me 80s, and then the other one she's giving me dancer. I get that she's trying to be versatile and show you range in the competition, but I don't know her brand, I don't know who she is, I don't know her personality. It's too big of a stretch for her. Yes, she can do it, but why do it? You know what I mean? So I would love to see the Near Enough interpretation of a Bridesmaid, not this 80s attire. But that's enough about my rant. Let's get into the gown and the outfit. Again, like I said, I don't really love it. How I would make it better, I don't know, burn it? If I did have to keep it, and I am going to try to give some constructive criticism here, I would say let's make the hat bigger, and let's make the parasol much bigger. Let's add some like lace in there, just to give you some like textures and depth there, and maybe a rhinestone here and there. And maybe we could have elevated it a little bit more, but I think she lost it at the concept, and so it was going to be hard to save no matter what she did. And that is why, for Near Enough, it is definitely a drab. Next up, it's Venus. And mama, I am so excited. Now, this is how you take a theme, you make it your own, and you transform it. She said, flower girl? No, I am the girl. I am the flower. She took this idea of the flower girl and made it like haute couture with this beautiful orchid style gown. Her hair that is the flower that must have cost her so much money. It looked so elegant. And of course, she's got that beautiful skinny body that I'm so jealous about that can really pull off this look. She looks like she's coming off of a runway. She's coming off of like right out of like the pages of a bridal magazine of that dress you will never buy, but you just love to look at. And that is drag, mama. She looks great from head to toe. If I had to give one small critique, I would have liked a couple of extra rhinestones, or maybe even just like a little bit darker of a shade at the bottom of her dress. But I'm being like the tiniest bit nitpicky because I feel like I need to say something. Other than that, she looks goddamn perfect. And that is why for Venus, it is 100% a FAB, mama. Next up, it's denim, and denim is coming in saying that if you collected all the garters and turned it into an outfit. Now, before we talk about the outfit, can we just talk about the concept a little bit? I do like this idea, but the garter is thrown to the groom side, not the bridesmaids. So it is a little bit of a, you know, gender mess, but we are drag, so everything's a gender mess. So I'm going to forgive it. Let's talk about the outfit. I love it. I love that she took this one element, such as the garter, and turned it into a whole outfit. And what I also love about denim is her mind is like kooky. She goes into different directions. She brings you things that you wouldn't expect. You said bridesmaid, everybody was going dressed. She decided to go with like this pant garter thing, whatever it is. It is super cool, super interesting, and I love it. This is how you take a theme and make it your own. That is just who denim is. She loves to make things her own. Personally, I don't have very many critiques. I'm not a fan of pastel, so I don't love these colors together. I think it would have been fine if they were all white or black and white, you know, to do like that whole groom thing. But I get that she's maybe giving like that trans flag, and so that's why I can't really fault it. All in all, she looks fantastic, and if you haven't guessed already, it is definitely a FAB from me. And that is it for this week's runway. I told you only 6 queens left, so these episodes are getting shorter. But enough about that. I know exactly why you're here. You want to know who had my drab of the week. So who had my drab of the week? Well, my drab of the week has to go to Near Enough. Oh my god. She is the queen that I feel like really missed the mark completely. It wasn't fashion, it wasn't fab, it didn't have a concept. I didn't enjoy it at all, and I didn't mince my words saying it, and I'll say it again. This was so awful. But enough about the negative, let's get into the positive. So who had my FAB of the week? Well, my FAB of the week has to go to Venus. That is right, Venus, my god, she took a concept and made it her own. With the amount of FABs of the week I've been giving Venus, I'm gonna say that she's probably my front runner to win this season. I really, really love this queen. But there's still plenty of episodes to go, and my mind can change. So, you know, tune in next week. So that is it for this week's episode. Do you agree or disagree with what I said? Well, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Who is your favorite? Who is your least favorite? Let me know. I do answer as many of them as I can. And while you're there, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. Once again, my name is Neon Noire, at Miss Neon Noire on all social platforms, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.